name, don't ask, I will not know. Yes, I want you to tell that. There's a beautiful statement made by Buddha. Buddha says, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, be with your teacher. So Buddha says, always be with your teacher, because if you are with your teacher, he'll guide you the correct direction. He'll give you the right direction in how you're supposed to go. So he says, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, be with your teacher. Buddha means teacher. But Buddha, being a practical man, he went on to say, correct, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, be with your teacher. But practically it is not possible to be with your teacher all the time. Because it's not possible to be with your teacher all the time, he said, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. If you can't be with your teacher all the time, you can always be with his teachings all the time. So he said, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. Be with your teacher. If you can't be with your teacher, no problem. At least be with his teaching, so that his teachings will guide you in the right direction. But he also concluded, saying that, correct, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. But although I'm asking you to be with your teacher, and when you can't be with your teacher, be with his teachings. For a few days you will remember. After that it is forgotten. We say out of sight, out of mind. If you are not in sight, you are not in mind types. And therefore he concluded by telling, Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. If you can't be with your teacher all the time, if you can't be with his teachings all the time, then Sangam Sharanam Gacchami, be with the right group of people who will keep reminding you of your teacher and his teachings, so that they will continue to guide you in the right direction. So are you in the right company? Nositter associ. The association and the background that you keep. And that's so important to understand in what association you are, in what kind of people you are with, because they will guide you whether you're in the right or wrong direction. So in what group you are makes all the difference. Vedavyasa so beautifully says in Mahabharata, Duryodhana, amazingly capable personality. Arjuna, amazingly capable personalities. Both are equally capable, but the only difference that made was the company in which Duryodhana was with Shakuni, whereas the company in which Arjuna was in Krishna. And that made all the difference between right and wrong and success and failure. In whose company are you? Are you in the company of a Shakuni, or you are in the company of a Krishna? Will decide whether you're on the right path or on the wrong path. So we ensure that you're in the Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. Be in the right company of people who will guide you in the right directions. Ramakant Achrekar, heard of? Who is this Ramakant Achrekar? Sachin's coach. Ramakant Achrekar has been a coach for decades, teaching hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of students in cricket. Nobody knew Ramakant Achrekar. Although he was a very good coach, but nobody knew him. Ultimately, you wanted one Sachin Tendulkar to shine and therefore give popularity to Ramakant Achrekar. And that's exactly about you. It is not the teacher who makes a student proud. It is always a student who makes the teacher proud. So it is always a Sachin Tendulkar who has made Ramakant Achrekar famous. It is never the other way around. Because for a teacher, students are all. But it's only those few who shine and who ultimately give that pride to the teacher. The same thing with you also. Right? It is you who create that pride for a teacher. It is with your accolades and what you achieve that you create that feeling of pride for a teacher. And that's the greatest Guru Dakshina you can give to your teacher, is the way you live your life. And the way you live your life, tomorrow it should be in a position to say that, I'm very proud to say that you are my student. And that feeling will come only when you start growing in life. Never keep an objective in life which is only me, myself, my family. Always try to have an objective which is larger than life objective. What do you mean by a larger than life objective? Your objective should not be only between you, yourself, and your families, etc. It should go much beyond that. You have to take it up as a resolution for yourself, saying that in my lifetime, I'll ensure that I'll at least change 1,000 lives. I'll at least change 100 lives. That's something you need to keep it as a goal. So it's not only you. It is much beyond yourself should be your goal. And then you're trying to achieve something there, because otherwise you yourself is a selfish objective. But if you say that through me, I'm going to make a lot of change to many of them, The student whom I know, who came to my class 6 months ago, should not be the same student whom I know 6 months later. And that's called as a change. If somebody crosses my life and your life, and if we cross, the life should not be the same anymore. If we have crossed our paths, your life should not be the same anymore at all. And that's how you should live your life, wherein you should create that positive influence on people, wherein if they have crossed paths with you, their life is not the same anymore. Wherein that should be the turning point of the life, saying that from there onwards, my life has not been the same anymore. And that's how you need to live your life. When we were kids, when we kick any book, by mistake, what is it that you do when you kick any book? You do something. What is that? You do it is it, if you don't do that, the book will feel bad? Book will commit suicide? Saying that, see, this is what they did to me. Nothing will happen to the book. But everything can happen to you. And that's an attitudinal shift. And to create that attitude, they told you that you have to tell yourself, hey, this is something important for me. It is going to change my career, and that's why they tell you do something. So that it keeps reminding you, saying that this is important for my life. It's an attitude. And there's a shift in that attitude that is required. Same thing with you also. When you study from now on, don't study that, okay, I want to become a chartered accountant, I want to pass IPCC. That's not the reason why you study. You should be studying with the objective of telling, hey, if I study now and do well, I can change 100 lives outside. In fact, every time you feel dull, saying that I don't have the mood today, those kind of feelings when you get, immediately just close your eyes and think for a minute, and you realize saying that there are 100 people outside this world waiting for you, that one day you will come and change their lives. And there are those hundreds waiting there outside, and you don't know who they are right now, but there are those hundreds waiting for you, saying that one day you will come and change their lives. And you can become that for them if you qualify first. Mahavira never told, let live and live. Mahavira always said, live and let live.